Big daddy, oh, these niggas know I'm on they road. Big fish, I'm O2 road. Beach, that mean I'm on the road. Good brain on the road. I need that on my soul.
Hello, my YouTube family. Welcome or welcome back. Today's video is specific for you. It specially found you, and that's because we're going to talk about your next financial blessing. Okay, this has been curated just for you. I was going to make this video into a regular pick a card video, but I really was like, you know what? I want this to find exactly who it's meant to find. No tricks, no games, no picking numbers, no picking piles. So if this found you, this is for you, okay? So as you can see, we have 5 cards out here. We'll probably get 1 or 2 more if we need. And we're gonna see not only the current vibes for your finances, your wealth, your abundance, but what's coming up more importantly, okay? If you are as excited as I am, make sure to like this video and comment down below. What's a good affirmation for this video? I am everything I desire. That will be your affirmation. This is group number 2, technically. So group number 2, video number 2, pile number 2, whatever we want to call ourselves here, that will be our affirmation. Comment down below, claim that energy, okay? All right, you guys, let's go ahead and dive into our reading. As always, if you would like a private booking with me, the one and only place you can find that is my official website, which is linked down below. I also offer either phone calls, virtual calls, or the most popular option has been videos, where I just send you a video that you can save and rewatch, which I think makes it a lot easier to digest the information. So however you decide, I cannot wait to see you through my site, okay? All right, you guys, let's go ahead and get into your reading. So first, we're going to start with your current wealth potential. What does that mean? That means, what is the, quote, limit for you right now? What is the highest wealth potential that you have access to energetically at this time? Okay, we have the Artisan. I love this card. It's a very beautiful card. So definitely a lot of your abundance, blue jays could be significant for you. That could be a special bird for you, or a bird that means something to you symbolically. But it definitely talks about your artistic abilities. It talks about how for you as the artisan, how can I say this? Money is... Okay, we're going to read the card. We're going to read it out of the book, and then I'll get into what I'm channeling here, because I am getting like multiple things. So let's start with the basics. Okay, so this is what it says for the Artisan. Money is a tool, detachment. The artisan has a vision and uses every tool at her disposal to bring that vision to life. She doesn't hesitate to use the best tool for each job. Rather, she works efficiently and without attachment to the tools that she uses. Should a tool break or go missing, she finds a new one or a substitute. Her concern lies in the outcome, not in how she gets there. And her ultimate metric for success is dictated by the completion of her projects. Pause. So that's something that's definitely current for you, and that I feel like will be changing for you, is that you... And it can be a very powerful gift and tool to have this level of detachment. But there's something about this level of detachment that has not worked for you, that has not gotten you to the next level of abundance. This is the highest level of abundance that you have been able to reach thus far, at least. This card is a reminder to use money as the tool that it is in order to help you meet your goals. Just as you would not judge your worth based on what kind of hammer you do or don't have, you don't need to attach your identity in any way to the money that you do or don't possess. I love that. It says, examine where you may have grown too precious with your money. Have you become too attached to it rather than allowing it to serve your needs and desires? Have you tied your sense of self-worth or success to the amount of money that you have accumulated? Allow money to help you along your journey rather than centering your journey around it. There it is. Okay, that's the vibe that I was picking up. The artisan with this energy, with you specifically, there are many, many ways that you can make money and that you have made money, but the focus has always been the money. And I feel like that will be changing for you. It won't be this constant detachment in how you're getting your money. You actually might grow or might have grown to become very attached to your money and attached to how you make your money. Okay. So this is the highest level of abundance. When you have had the highest levels of financial abundance that you have experienced thus far, it has been due to or in this energy. Okay. And you have more to come, which we will get into, but let's go ahead and talk about the obstacles. Okay. The challenges, and especially those obstacles and challenges you'll have to overcome in order to unlock even more abundance. Okay. All right, let's see. We have, okay, number 24, thief. Now this is interesting energy. Look at that. Okay, it did come out in the reverse technically, so I will leave that there in the reverse. With this thief card, it's a very interesting card because it can definitely talk about loss. Okay, so it's a big challenge that you will have to overcome. And again, we're not just saying you're going to struggle. This is a challenge that you will have to overcome. And when you overcome, you will reach even more abundance. Please keep that in mind. However, this is really interesting, talking about detachment, talking about learning how to disconnect from your money. This talks about loss, my love, or theft of any kind, be it your money, be it anything, your goods, your resources, love, friendship. This is definitely talking about a recovery from loss that you will have to experience. Okay. I mean, it's not fun energy. It's not light energy. It's challenging energy. This is literally talking about a thief, a pickpocket. This can be literally someone who embezzles, who scams, who goes the dirty ways to get their money. And you could come into contact with someone like this, and as someone who has either been practicing or been struggling with detaching from your money and not seeing your money as something that's so precious, oh my God, valuable, liquid gold, but rather money is a tool for me. Money is useful to me and for me and beneficial for me. It's not something I have to hold on to and grasp onto, so tight. This loss is going to even further challenge that. This loss, whatever it is for you, whether it be monetarily or not, is going to even further help you solidify this sense of surrender in your own energy, in your own journey. Okay. I also do feel like, yeah, this could be coming up more as a warning, even if this isn't a for sure it's not saying you're gonna lose all your money before you get more money. It's not for sure saying that. For some of you, that could be the case, but for most of you, like I said, this just indicates some type of loss, okay? Some type of missing out, some type of, it can talk about dishonesty as well. Not really like dishonesty as far as scamming, yes, but dishonesty as far as like communication and thought, rather than like the actual physical act of someone pickpocketing you or going behind your back, backstabbing you. Okay. I'm hearing earn it. So Spirit's really wanting you to earn what you're working for. Not so you can be attached to it, not so you can hold on so tight you can't let go of it, right? But to learn this lesson of detachment, okay? That's what you're learning right now. And you have yet to, let's continue. You have yet to go through this, and you have yet to really, really learn this lesson, of course, and which is why they're warning you of this loss, warning you of this energy so you can be prepared. But I also see when it comes to your mindset, when it comes to the beliefs internally that you have that you need to shift, this is what we have for you. Ooh, so gorgeous. Oh my gosh, this card is gorgeous. It says, When I choose to trust in my desires, the cosmos rewards me with endless gifts. Spirit's telling you to trust, to surrender. Trust and surrender, trust and surrender. Spirit doesn't want you to put all of your worth and value into your stuff. It doesn't matter if it's the actual stuff or how you get the stuff. They don't want all of your self-worth and value to be put into it. That's why likely you're going to have some type of loss. You're going to have some type of what you see as a setback or a backtracking, right? But through this, the only thing you need to be telling yourself is this: you are everything that you desire. You are everything you desire. When I choose to trust in my desires, the cosmos rewards me with endless gifts. You don't have to worry about what's lost, because you know the cosmos rewards me with endless gifts. Endless gifts. This is not, I'm not saying this lightly. That's why I keep repeating myself, okay? This is not something to take lightly. Thank you. One card out here as details, and we have the Judgment card. Look at that. Spirit's telling you, if you don't know how to beat to the sound of your own drum, you better learn. And you better learn quick, okay? Because you can't, number one, you can't go following people in their footsteps. You can't trust everyone. You don't want to be everyone else. You want to be the best version of you. So how do you be the best version of you? You follow in your own intuition. You march to the beat of your own drummer. When Spirit's asking you to surrender, you surrender. Not because you have to, but because you know and you trust that it's the best decision to make. And I also want to say, when it comes to detachment, when it comes to you understanding, your value and your worth, and not putting that in how much money you actually have or what you're doing to make your money, where does it go? That's a question for you. Where does your self-worth and self-value go? Where does that view, that vision go? What are you putting that effort and that admiration into? Is it yourself? Is it others? Is it the goals? Can you not think of anywhere else to put that energy? That's a genuine question for you. And I want you to comment down below, do a bit of brainstorming, and let me know your answer. And I would love to talk with you in the comments to help shape and form this belief. Okay, this is the belief that you need to be shaping and forming for yourself. But coming from this place, right? Coming from this place of, you know what? Money is a tool for me, and I know it's only going to get me to the feeling that I desire. It's not the money that I desire. It's not the wins and the accomplishments, even though they feel so good and so great. I'm searching for more, and it's not more money. It's more of a feeling. Okay, let's continue here. Okay, we have the Knight of Wands, which is confirmation. Go get it. Go out and get it. Again, marching to the beat of your own drum. Spirit wants you to, this is fire sign energy, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. They want you to initiate, okay? Don't wait around, okay? Just because you have these tools at your disposal doesn't mean you have to wait for the right time to use them, right? A resource is a resource. You can do what you want with the resources around you, especially if you feel like Spirit's calling you to do something. That's what the Judgment card talks about, is inner calling. When you hear the awakening, when you have the awakening of spirit, or spiritual awakening, when you have you don't want to say financial awakening, right? You have this realization of some sort that says, you know what? I actually trust in myself and trust in my vision more than I trust anyone or anything else. Not because other people aren't good and talented and positive and money makers, but because I know I'm going to lead myself in the right direction at all times. There is no mistrust in myself. There is no distrust in self. Okay, you will soon be able to say this with confidence, definitely. Right now, though, what's the actionable steps? What's the practical steps? Baby, Get out there, get in the field, start moving your feet. You think, which is great, but thinking can only get you so far. You've got to get moving. Inspired action, okay? Even if you feel like you're moving a bit fast, trust. Someone that you might enjoy watching, Afnan. She is an amazing entrepreneur, amazing businesswoman. I love her YouTube channel, and I've watched her, I'd say over the past year or so, grow even more than she already was. And that's what I want for you. I want you to be able to grow in a way you didn't even think was possible, but you knew was inevitable because you trust. You trust in the work you put in. You trust in every fucking step that you take. And you trust in every sign and symbol that you're sent by spirit. Okay? Now let's talk about the outcome, baby. Let's talk about this big old blessing that's available to you, that's possible for you if you listen to this reading, if you follow along with the advice you're given, especially when it comes to this fire sign energy here. The conduit. Oh my gosh, this makes me think of Orange is the New Black, that hairstyle. So Orange is the New Black could be significant for you. Okay, Halloween could also be significant for you. I guess that color is making me kind of get that energy there. But spirit, hey, I like this energy. Okay, so one more time, I'll show you what we have going on, and then I'll read to you what it says. Okay, this is the big blessing. This is the next level. Okay, it says, tap into the divine flow of money. Allow it to flow to you and through you. This does not make fucking so much sense. Like, I feel like, okay, let's just keep reading. The conduit understands that money is like water. It wants to flow. She never attempts to block the way if it wishes to go, or force it to change direction. Instead, she revels in it when it flows to her and sends it off with gratitude when it flows away. When it comes to money, your role is to be a conduit for it. Allow it to flow to you and through you. That is the difference. You are going from someone who sees money as a tool, as a resource, as a thing, as liquid gold, to someone who understands, it's not on me, it's in me. It's not what I have to do and what I want, not just what I'm physically doing and thinking, and it's what I'm being. It's what I'm vibrating at. It's within and without me. You know what I mean? Okay, let's continue. It says, when it comes to money, your role is to be a conduit for it. Allow it to flow to and through you. At times, you'll feel called to save money. Allow it to accumulate to support you. At other times, you'll feel the pull to spend the money. To allow it to unlock new experiences for you, to help you live your life to the fullest. But remember that money does not want to be hoarded simply for the sake of accumulation, nor does it want to be spent just for the sake of spending it. Are you clinging to money, or are you spending mindlessly? Set the intention to flow with your money instead of trying to force it to flow a certain way. And that's what that Knight of Wands is really supporting here. And that's why I said, even if it feels like you're going a bit fast, as this money energy, this financial energy starts to pick up, it'll be a 180 from the loss that you experience. And that's good, because you're going to know, okay, I know what it's like to not have. I know what it feels like to have the resources and not do anything with them. That's not who I am and where I am and what I'm doing anymore. That's not how I move anymore. I allow myself to move with the flow of my money. I'm not just using my money. I'm not just seeing money as this thing that I desperately need, or I desperately need to use. Okay? Money is a part of me. Money flows within and without me. I am my money. Whether I have, quote, the money I want or not, as long as you have this energy, you will be abundant, and that money is going to come in tenfold. Okay, speaking again about Afnan, one thing that I thought was so inspiring to hear from her was, yes, she was in her early 20s and she made her first $1 million. And you know what? She lost that same amount of money in a couple months, the next couple months. But she ended up making it back in like 4 or 5 months. And it's not because, oh my God, she had to catch up and work so hard and she lost it all and now I have to rush. And no, it's because she trusted every fucking step that she took. It led her somewhere and it was going to build something for her. She didn't hold on tight to the money when she got it. She allowed herself to spend it. Maybe she spent too loosely, right? She learned this lesson of being a conduit for money. She learned that it's going to come and go. So you have to appreciate it when it's here and when it goes. You know what I mean? Don't suffocate the money. Right? There are people out here who treat money horribly, and you're going to learn that. You're going to see that, and you don't want to be a representation of that. Okay? How you treat yourself is how you treat your money, babe. If you can't listen to yourself, you're not going to listen to your money. If you can't go with the flow, you're not going to go you're not going to go on with the flow with your money. Okay? We know this. Okay? So make sure that as you're going on this journey, we'll get one more tarot card out here. As you're going on this journey, you're making it easy for yourself. You're making it flow. Look at that. The perfect last card to get. Number 21, the World card. Spirit is literally telling you, okay, let's make this just like this. Spirit is literally telling you, when you trust in your desires, when you choose to trust and surrender and go with the flow, not only will things speed up in the quantum field, not only will you find yourself aligning with money opportunities, financial wealth and abundance that you thought was impossible before, but you will have a different appreciation. You will have a different expectation, and that in turn will have you acting and thinking and feeling different towards money, which is the key here. Okay, my love? So this was a bit of a longer video, longer than I expected it to be, but definitely full of gems and full of information that you needed to hear when it comes to this next big financial blessing, babe. Because it's not about when. It's not about when it comes in. It's about when are you ready? Okay, whenever you're ready to choose this money, it's gonna choose you. It has no choice but to. Okay? Thank you so much for watching. I love you. I appreciate you. If there are any other topics you would like me to talk about, comment down below, okay? I'm always open. I make these videos for you, so I'm interested always to hear what you have to say. If you guys are, as always, looking for private readings, private bookings, you can check the description below. My website is the only place you can book with me right now, so don't beware of scammers, honey. Beware of scammers. All right. I love you, and I cannot wait to see you in this next video or on my website. All right, you guys. Bye.